In John 18:1, it says, "After Jesus had said these things, he went out with his disciples across the Kidron Valley, where there was a garden." Now this is the Garden of Gethsemane. The word Gethsemane means a place of pressing. Also, he crossed the Kidron Valley, and the word Kidron also has meaning. It means a dark place or to cause to mourn. There is going to be a pressing in this dark place, and there's going to be mourning and anxiety. And this may be the worst day that Jesus has on earth. And I think it's worth us considering it. Now, I want you to remember, and I want you to understand that Jesus is fully God and fully man, and that he's experiencing great anxiety in the garden, in the part of Jesus that is man, and also the part of Jesus that's very God. Let me read with you the account in Matthew 26:36 through 39. "And then Jesus came to them to a place called Gethsemane, and he told the disciples, 'Sit here a while, I go over there and pray.' Taking along Peter and the two sons of Zebedee, he began to be sorrowful and troubled, and he said to them, 'I am deeply grieved to the point of death. Remain here and stay awake with me.' Going a little further, he fell face down and prayed, 'My Father, if it's possible, let this cup pass from me, yet not as I will, but as you will.'" Now, in Luke, it goes a little further to explain what's happening in Jesus' mind and heart. It says in Luke 22:44, "Being in anguish, he prayed more fervently, and his sweat became like drops of blood falling on the ground." Now, medically speaking, sweating blood is a physical manifestation of profound mental and emotional stress. Now, this is a place of pressing, and he fell down. I want you to understand that Jesus knew what was getting ready to happen. He knew he was going to be crucified on the cross, and he knew what kind of horrible death that was. But what he really understood was that he was going to take on the sins of the world. And as God, as holy God, taking on the sins of the world was more horrifying than dying on the cross. And I also want you to know, after he walked away from Gethsemane, he never showed any anxiety. He never showed any fear. He had knew that he was doing what God wanted him to do, and was reconciled to dying on the cross and taking on the sins of the world.